Chaos Shaper is a premium full luck hybrid class that utilizes in debuffing the enemy and buffing itself. The primary damage is on the 5 based on the 2 stacks along with the abilities of the 3 and the 4. It all depends on what you get from your 2 because either you can get Chaos or Unity, which either applies either effect on the 3 and the 4. When casting your 5, your damage will be increased based on the 2 stacks, but also will be removing the 3 and 4 effects, so you'll be reducing your damage output overall, unless you keep those stacks and do not use your 5. But when you use your 5, you do get a nice buff of 20% of crit chance and 100% of crit damage buffing. That being said, this class is also primarily based on RNG, so your damage output can vary from doing insane amount of damage early on or insane amount of damage at the later starts. But you could also have bad luck and you don't get any of your damage increases and you just get really bad RNG. So this class is really inconsistent and it's not very reliable damage outsource. That being said, this class is primarily focused on luck. You can use Philly for team fights, but when I use honor potions I had a better output damage. And the skill combo is 2-3-2-4 and repeat 4 times and you use 5 for the final nuke. The only issue with this class, it does run into mana problems. I use Firm and I use Forge helmets to see the differences. You still need mana regardless because your 5 replenishes all of your mana when upon you casting your 5. But again, you are also reducing your damage, so it's kind of a awkward situation. You have to keep on buffing yourself to do more damage and you just lose everything at the progress of the RNG skills that you get from your 2, 3 and 4. To obtain this class you need at least 15 months of membership. When it comes to farming, this class does relatively well in the sense of the cooldowns and the range of your skills. You don't have to move a lot and you don't have to wait for your cooldowns to come back off cooldown since it's relatively low cooldowns. You can use Dauntless with this class. It does extremely well if you don't use your 5. Just know that you still need to replenish your mana regardless if you use Dauntless with Fem or Dauntless with Anima. In the sense that if you use it, you have to use your 5 regardless, so your damage output will vary depending on how lucky you are. This class does not do well with any type of boss. I mean, it can do well with ultras, but that will be with team fights. That being said, for soloing, this class does not do well. It has a healing over time, but it's not reliable, and it does get consumed by your 5 as well. So, a kind of big rip. So when it comes to team fights, this class does do relatively well in the sense of the damage output, but again, it's purely based on your luck, on your abilities self-buffing you and debuffing the target. But this class is not a main DPS, it's a secondary DPS, so you will not be doing a lot of damage. I have had some issues with farming with teams if you're doing ultras, but if you're doing like normal bosses, I think this class can actually do really well. So if you want to use this class on its full potential, potions is more ideal than using it for a boss that doesn't have any potions capabilities. So when it comes to PvP, this class struggles. It has the range, it has the debuffs and buffs, but it still struggles. It takes too long to actually be decent, and with the 35% physical damage resistance, it's still not helpful. And have a nice day. Cheers.